story of Joseph from the Bible. Joseph had 11 brothers and a sister. And when they got up in the morning, they'd go out to play. But what about Joseph? Where is he? Still in bed, thinking about his dreams. He loved his dreams, and he liked to think about them a long time and let them become stories that he could tell. And once he figured out the story, then he'd like to think about what that dream could mean. And once he figured that, then he got up and ran to find everyone else. Hey, 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 listen to my dream. Hey, 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 sit down, sit down. Hey, 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 listen to my dream. And they'd sit down and he would tell the dream, and they would listen and listen. And he was a good dream storyteller, so it was a nice story. And after they get up to play, wait, I want to tell you what it means. They'd sit back down, and after that, they'd play for the day. And the next day, they'd get up, go out to play. Where is Joseph? Yep, still in bed, with his dreams, thinking about him. When they become a story, what does it mean? Oh, yes. Then run out, find those brothers, find that sister. Everybody, sit down. Everybody, sit down. Listen to this dream story. Another dream story. Wow. Wait, don't go yet. Let me tell you what it means. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, they'd get up and go out and play. And where is Joseph? Still in bed, working on those dream stories, what they mean. Run, find brothers and sister. Hey, sit down. I've got another story for you. Listen to this, another dream story. Ooh, don't go yet. Let me tell you what it means. And one day, after telling a dream story, they started to get up when they saw their father was coming, Jacob. And he walked past the other brothers and sister and came right to Joseph. And he smiled at Joseph and he said, Joseph, I have a special present for you. Look at this coat. I had it made especially for you. For me? Yes, just for you. And the brothers and sister looked. Just for him? Yes, just for you. And he looked at the coat. Oh, so many colors. It's beautiful. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And Jacob walked off. And the brothers and sister looked at the coat and looked at Joseph. They were sad, and they were mad, and they got mad at Joseph. And the next morning, when Joseph woke up, well, he was still in his coat. He thought about the dream. Oh, yes. And the story. Oh, yes, I can tell that. And what it means. Oh, yes. And he ran to find brothers and sister. Sit down. I have a dream to tell you. Oh, wait till you hear this one. It's a really good one. And they said, no. Go away. What? Go away. We don't want to hear your dreams. What? It's a great dream. And they sang, go away. We don't like your dreams anymore. And he said, but you'll like this one. It's an amazing one. And they sang again, go away. We don't like your dreams anymore. Well, okay. I don't have to tell my dream story, but Oh, you know what? Maybe this would be fun. I noticed when I was running to find you that, there's some gold in this coat. And when I spin around, the sun shines on it and it makes it really amazing. Would you like to see me spin around in my new coat? And they said, no, just go away. We don't like your old coat. What? And they sang, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. We don't like your coat anymore. What? Our father gave me the coat. Well, just go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. We don't like your coat anymore. Okay. So beautiful though. Okay. I won't tell about the dream. It's a good dream, but I won't tell about it. And we don't have to look at my coat. Let's just play. Family, let's play. And they said, we don't want to play with you. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. We don't want you around anymore. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. We don't want you around anymore. And they came over to Joseph and they ripped the coat off. They ripped it up and they went away. And Joseph was alone. And what did Joseph do? He went away. He traveled. Traveled and traveled all the way to Egypt. And as he traveled, he thought, and he came to realize that maybe it was time he did a little less talking and a lot more listening. So when he got to Egypt, he didn't tell his dreams anymore. He listened to others' dreams and told them what their dreams were all about. And the word went around about Joseph, the dream teller. And the word went to the Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, Pharaoh. And the Pharaoh had been having strange dreams. And so he brought Joseph into his palace. And Joseph said, yes. And the Pharaoh said, I've been having strange dreams. I wonder if you can tell me what they're all about. Well, tell me. Well, in this one dream, there were 7 fat cows. 7 fat cows? Yeah. What do you think that means? Well, I think the 7 is for years. Yes, 7 years, Pharaoh. And the fat cows, oh, that's nice. The fat cows mean that everything's going to grow for 7 years. You will have plenty of everything. That's why the cows are fat. 7 years of plenty. Wow, said the Pharaoh. That's a good dream. But that's not my whole dream. See, something happened after that. And Joseph said, well, what happened after that? Well, then there were 7 skinny cows. 7 skinny, thin little cows? Yeah, 7 thin, skinny cows. And they ate up the fat cows. What does that mean? And Joseph said, oh, that part is not so great. I think 7 again means 7 years. But this time, because the cows are so thin, so skinny, it means that nothing's going to grow. nothing's going to grow for 7 years. And that's why the skinny cows eat up the fat cows. Nothing's left. And the Pharaoh said, that's terrible. My people will be hungry. That's terrible. Joseph, what can we do? And Joseph said, well, Pharaoh, this gives us a chance. The dream has come. And now we can make a plan. A plan? What do you mean a plan? Well, if for 7 years everything's going to grow, we'll have more than we need to eat. And then why don't we build barns and fill the barns with the extra food? And then when the 7 years come of nothing growing, there'll be food to feed everyone. And the Pharaoh said, Joseph, that is a great idea. Joseph, I am putting you in charge of this great project. Get the barns built, save the food, and you will pass it out when we come to those 7 terrible years. And so, Joseph was put in charge, and he put the carpenters to work, and they built the barns, and sure enough, everything was growing. But did they eat everything? No, no, no. The extra they put into these barns, fill them up for 7 years. Oh, so much, so much, so much. And then the 7 years was over. No rain fell. The earth grew dry and started cracking open. Nothing would grow, nothing would grow, nothing would grow. What do we do? Said the people. What do we do? But the word went out. Joseph got a platform built in front of the barn so he could stand up high there and look out and make sure everyone got food. And they would line up each day and he would pass out food so everyone could eat. Now this terrible 7 years spread out far past Egypt, all the way to a land where 11 brothers and a sister lived, and they were hungry too. And they made the trip to Egypt. And they got to the village. There was a long, long line, and they got at the back of the line. And they saw someone up there on the platform handing out the food. Oh, look, everyone. He's handing out the food. They didn't know who it was. But they got closer and closer and closer and closer. And then they saw, oh no, it's Joseph. It's our brother. When he sees us, he'll never give us food. The last time we saw him, we sang, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. We don't want you around anymore. He will not give us food. Wait, said one of them. Here's an idea. Look, we can pull our hoods over our heads and we can bow our heads to look down at the ground. And then we'll just put our hands up because he's up on that platform. He'll just see the tops of our heads and our hands, and then we'll get food and we can go back. So that's what they did. They lowered their heads and they put their hoods over their heads. They held up their hands. Do you think Joseph recognized his own family? Even after all this time, oh yes, oh yes. And he said, oh, brother, sister, pull back your hoods. And they pulled back their hoods and they looked up at Joseph and they looked in his eyes and they were sure they were going to see anger and hatred. But they did not. They saw love love. And they said, "You're going to feed us?" And he said, "Of course." And they said, "Aren't you angry?" And he said, "I was for a long time and very hurt. But you're my family." Once a brother, always a brother. Once a sister, always shall be. Family is family, and we are all family. Brothers and sisters, you and me. What? Once a brother, always a brother. Once a sister, always shall be. Family is family, and we are all family. Brothers and sisters, you and me. You're gonna feed us? I told you already, of course. And that's the story.